So we have, as I said, we're gonna start with the colon cleanse. Clean out the colon. You have to clean out the colon. You say you speak up. You already know that there's a lot of toxin, debris. We love to call it debris. Stacks and stacks, pockets of colon, and those pockets actually can have stuff in there from 10 years ago. The meat that you eat 10 years ago is still, residues of that meat is still in your body, in your colon. That is why colon cancer is, is so easily, developed, because the colon, I always use this scenario. Just picture you have a garbage bin, and you keep emptying it out. The truck come, you empty it out, and just look in that bin and see if you don't wash it out. Just look at that bin. If you do not wash it out, you'll see that it stinks. You'll see that there are debris still left, residues. So there is no difference with the human system, the intestine. You'll find yourself, if you don't do something about that, you can end up with leaky guts, because there's so much toxins that actually start to escape through the walls, and they start getting to the blood. It starts to create so much havoc. It starts to get to your brain. You're slowing down. There's not enough oxygen reaching your brain, so your memory starts to get affected. Your eyesight starts to get affected. Your breath. There's no moment of Wrigley's or whatever gum you could chew, because you have to clean out the rubbish bin.
So you start with the colon cleanse first.
Yes, the colon cleanse first.
And we're going to find that product here. I'm across from the camera. So let's see where I could find this colon cleanse on the table. Let's see.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yes.
That's the colon, right?
So let's pick up the first one. Talk about the colon cleanse. How does it work?
All right. So this is the colon cleanse. The ingredients. The main ingredients in this colon cleanse is corkscrew and Cenapod. There's a little ginger is in there for the griping. When you doing a cleanse like this, when you drink this, and it start to work, it tends to feel like it's tearing your inside. So what the ginger do is kind of make it soothing. It kind of soothes it, so it doesn't feel that excruciating. So this bottle, what happens? You'll take this bottle. You take some. You can take up to 8 ounces in one dosage. It depends on how long ago you have cleansed. There are some people they have never cleansed.
So in
one dosage.
One day you drink that?
Well, 8 ounces. You take 8 ounces on an empty stomach.
Yes.
So your food takes approximately 4 hours to digest. That is considered an empty stomach when your food is digested.
Okay.
So you say, okay, I eat 6, 10 at night. You take 4 to 8 ounces, depending on your situation, how constipated you are, how much buildup is in you, and you just go to sleep. Now, what happens is going to wake you up early and send you to the bathroom. You're gonna definitely experience a couple of rapid bowel movement. So you would actually go there another night. Now, the following night, hopefully, if you for whatever reason you're unable to, you'll do it as soon as the next time available. You do the same thing on an empty stomach. 4 hours after your last meal, you take this colon cleanse, 4 to 8 ounces, and again you go to sleep. It's gonna wake you up early in the morning or whatever time you take it, within a few hours, and you're gonna receive some rapid bowel movements.
So now prep. Do you drink soups and light food?
Yes.
Or you don't want to go to eat heavy food and then 4 hours work with this?
No.
Do you want to go like 2 or 3 days before, a little bit of light
your
fast?
Fruits and your vegetables, your grains.
Lettuce and stuff like that?
Yeah, your soup and your porridge. You know, you want to keep it light, stay away from the
Chochos.
starch, the choch, yes, your
Or you
pumpkin.
could go vegetarian for
Yes.
4 days before you
So aid yourself in the cleansing and the
the
detoxing.
mode
You know, work with your body.
on the weekends.
And the weekend when you're not working it.
So now, success. What do people tell you about it?
Oh man, as I say, before Fancy Fruit, the inception of Fancy Fruit, I've been taking. I've been taking this, and success. As I say, when I take it, it's just it. Listen, man, it let me feel like a duck.
Yeah.
I feel light when I finish.
Uh-huh.
You know,
What do
which-
your customers say?
My customers, same thing. A lot of my customers, they experience the quicker reflex.
Uh-huh.
You know, but of course, because there's no oxygen now reaching the brain.
And the smaller bottle, how effective is the smaller
As I
bottle?
say, the smaller bottle is just one dosage. And you every 3 months, you're supposed to be doing a cleanse.
Okay.
The air you breathe is toxins.
Okay. So this is the colon cleanse, people. This is the first thing from Fancy Fruits that you should induce to start the process of this healthy lifestyle. Every 3 months or so, you get the colon cleanse. So this is the beginning for the diabetes.
Well, not just the diabetes.
Anything.
So if you're pressure, if you're any cancer patients,
Get rid of the disease.
you have to get rid of
In the stomach.
toxins in the stomach first. The
Parasites.
parasites, the free radicals, the heavy metals.
Do you drink a lot of water with it?
Well, of course, when you take it, the next day, as I say, liquid would be great to aid with
Yes.
flushing it.
Yes.
You know, even, you know, water isn't.
Does this help with weight?
Of course, remember now, there's how many pounds of debris you think is in there? For instance, your stomach.
Yes, yes, yes.
So automatically you're gonna lose probably about 2 pounds. Some people 3 pounds.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know, just by flushing out the intestines, large and small intestines.
You should check with your doctor. The ingredients are in there if you have any allergic reactions.
Some people don't do well with the senna, but as I say, it's rare. One probably out of 100. But
And it's on the label.
it's on the label. The corkscrew, you know, the ginger. You know,
So now this cleanse compared to others out there in the market, I want to hear some excitement from people. Do they give you a lot of exciting, like, yo, I feel
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
my stomach, I lost some weight?
listen,
Give
man.
me some of the stories.
And I say we actually have some people that actually just take it just for taking it, you know. Yeah, because they love what it does.
More frequent than 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah, come and get a small bottle every so often.
Okay, and hit with the small bottle.
Yeah, for instance, when they know they go out there and do some, you know, violation.
With food.
Yeah, man, they come and that.
So after a certain New Year's and a big oxtail outing,
Yeah, man.
wicked pork eating,
The Thanksgiving and them stuff.
they come. This is
Yeah.
good for it.
Yeah, man.
It's good to know.
Clean out the colon. You have to clean out the colon. You have to clean out your colon.
This is Jamaica Good Life for the Jamaica Good Life and Fancy Fruit Health Box. Colon Cleanse, Slippery Elm, 2 products down. We have a lot to go. This series you're going to find in different parts. You can click on the link below for the playlist that will play all the videos related to the Health Box. This is our launch of the Health Box to the world. It's all about healing. So now we touched on diabetes.
We have also, before we leave diabetes also, remember, we have the blood purifier. Again, the blood, remember, we have to clean out the system.
Okay.
So the blood,
Purify.
you need to clean the blood. Remember, toxins travel throughout the body in the bloodstream. Well, you know, for years I've been, you know, giving away free consultation, but after a while I noticed that it takes a lot of, it takes up a lot of my time. So, and one more thing, funny thing I discovered that, you know, when you give free consultation, it's not all the time. It's valued by the clients or the customers. You know, but you know, I've been encouraged to charge for consultation, and for the last three years, you know, I've been giving personal consultation.
Got it.
Yeah, whether on the phone or walk-in. Again, with the blood pressure issue, again, of course, we hear the word pressure. You know, that in itself tell you that the body is under stress. You know, there is something going on within the piping system of the body. So where there's pressure buildup, of course, the body is going to react to it. And that causes the heart too to actually start to overwork. And that is why you see a lot of people develop cardiac arrests, strokes with the pressure. But the stress is one of the leading trigger factors of high blood pressure, hypertension. So what we do, of course, you have to actually deal with, again, the cause issue. You know, it's not about just pumping you up with something and tell you, bring back what causing the pressure. So
that's a consultation to find out about
yeah,
lifestyle.
we like to know what's causing the pressure. But again, in some rare cases, you might find a few people that they don't know why their pressure is, no matter what they do.
Irregular.
Those are rare cases, but nevertheless, they're there. But for the average, I'm going to speak from the average. If you're a rare case, consultation is necessary. For the average person, the pressure is caused by a lot of grease, oil,
food,
salt. Yeah. So you definitely want to reduce your intake, especially those hydrogenated oil. Again.
So then it has to deal with education first.
Definitely, because if a person, for instance, now you season the meat with a lot of salt. Of course, the average person, they use those supermarket seasoning.
Yeah.
It's already packed with a lot of MSGs and so forth. High salt, because salt, the tongue we develop a taste of salt. So for you to actually hook someone, you have to put a lot of salt.
Seasoning salt.
Seasoning salt. So you're seasoning the meat with salt. So the provisions, you don't dash more salt in the provisions. So you see right away a compounding effect. It's too much salt. Because everything you're cooking, you're just salting the pot. If you cook it, it's 3 pots on the stove, and every pot, the average person eat over 100 pounds of salt a year. That is a lot of salt, man.
Yeah.
So that in itself, you're using
It's the white salt.
The white salt.
So the Himalayan salt will be better.
Yeah, we recommend the Himalayan salt.
So the pressure, they come to you, you give them the education.
We have to.
And then after that,
fried food, cut out your fried food. The funny thing is, people, I'm using coconut oil to fry. It doesn't matter which oil you use to fry. When you heat your oil up above a certain amount of temperature, that becomes dangerous. It starts to give off a lot of toxins.
So bake instead if you...
You have to bake, you have to steam, boil, cook.
If you're
doing that. They have,
air fryers.
Air fryers, use those.
So get an air fryer.
Get an air fryer, since you love fried things.
Okay, got it.
Alright? But you have to cut out those oily and greasy stuff out your liver. It's very important.
Wow.
So, when of course, you do all of that, and you get some of our blood pressure normalizer tea bags, and have that.
Drink that tea.
You just drink that tea, drink it daily for a while, and you change, you cut out enough of these things that don't belong in there, and of course you can get back to a normal life. You can come off of those pharmaceutical drugs that they hooked you on. You don't have to spend the rest of your life on pills.
This health box is going to be quite complex because now I want most of your teas,
Yes, the
even without blood pressure
Yeah.
challenges.
Yes.
And you would recommend part of the 20 must have small packets of tea bags
Yes.
where you could, this will help with your future blood pressure issues or
Just
just
to make sure.
every other
For
week.
instance, there's guava leaf.
Mhm.
It is one of the ingredients we use. I mean, guava is packed with a lot of vitamin C. Your body needs vitamin C every day. It doesn't store it. So right away, you're treating your body, building up your immune system and everything. So it's good to be, as I say, preventive. We always say don't react, man. Just
Prevent is better than
prevent is
cure.
better than cure.
So if you're 20 or 18 or 14 and up, or you drink like teas, you should just have
Just have these teas.
a pack of.
Listen to me, teas burn calories also. Even if you're suffering with overweight issues, these teas actually help to burn calories. If
Yeah.
if you want to, we have the tummy tuck too. If you want to go into that, but teas, you have to drink tea. Drink teas, and that's why we do the tea bag. Because the tea bags are so efficient and so convenient for the people that is always on the go. As much as we might say, slow down,
They're not going to slow.
they're not gonna slow down.
So might as well give them the health box
Yeah,
and let them get used to the products in the box.
and that's it.
I want to just divert. You have me on this noni.
Come on, where's the bottom?
What was it called? Noni. what?
Noni detox. It's a noni
Detox.
tonic. Noni
So
detox.
tell me about that in the time of this thing that's going on around.
Yeah, because I had to like push you to start taking your noni.
No, not really push. It's just that I'm not set. I travel a lot, and I don't know that I find a good teacher
It's probably a small bottle there if it's not a
that is
large
not.
bottle.
Let's see.
You know what they give you?
Hold on a second. No, I know the noni detox.